You want to know where to begin when writing your goals? Because it's a new year and some of us are attempting to write new goals for the new year and are feeling a little stuck with that. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys different thinking processes that go into creating goals for yourself. First thing, be aware that there are actually different approaches to creating goals. That's a good thing to know, that there's not one perfect way to go about writing your goals. And I've tried a lot of them and they all work pretty good in their own way, but it's going to be based on how you work, how your brain works, and how your lifestyle is when you choose the approach that you use to go about putting together your goals. You can begin by actually reflecting back on the previous year. What happened in 2023 that you are most thankful for? What happened in 2023 that made you grow the most or learn the most? Being mindful of the things where God came through for you and was faithful, instead of focusing on the negative of the bad things that happened, because sometimes we tend to do that. Our brains are wired to focus on the negative. So we have to work against that and choosing to see what we left behind in 2023 wasn't as bad as our brains are telling us. Health goals, relationship goals, spiritual goals. So there's kind of different categories that you can focus on and think on and craft your goals from there. You can create a bucket list of things that you want to do or accomplish in the new year and then create goals from there. For example, I want to go on a really big family vacation this year. It would be wise for me to write steps out and how to get to attain that goal. Small steps, guys, small steps. That's what we want. Or you can put together a list of habits that you want to develop in your life that will help you reach your bigger goals. Some people like to put together a list of bad habits, of things they want to stop doing, which is totally okay. But be mindful that in order to get rid of a bad habit, it is best to replace it with a good habit. That actually helps the brain focus on something else rather than focusing on what you can't do anymore, which sometimes can lead you to failure and doing the things you don't want to do because you're so focused on what you shouldn't do. Get your mind geared towards focusing on the habits that you want more than the habits that you don't want. Definitely ask yourself hard questions that get your brain moving in this direction of creating goals, such as, if money weren't an issue, what would I pursue this year? Or what kind of legacy do I want to leave behind and how can I implement reaching that legacy in the new year? And my favorite, what unhealthy thinking patterns do I need to take hold of and remove from my thought process? And then again, you want to think about the good, healthy thinking patterns that you want to have instead. And this is also a good thing to do. You can evaluate the different areas of your life and see where you want to actually improve with those areas, such as I'm going to rate on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the best and 1 being not so good, my personal growth. Find where you are in that number line and then from there decide, I really need to focus on this year. So I'm going to create goals to help me with my own personal growth, to have better character, to be more mature. What goals can I create to make that area of my life improve? Creating goals for ourselves is one way that we can kickstart the new year to make those better and healthier choices. After evaluating those areas of our lives that we need to take a look at and go, oh, I really need to focus on this part of my life better this year, as well as continue to maintain the other good healthy habits that we have in our lives too. You want to create something that works best for you, that actually motivates you and inspires you to make the better choices that you really want to make, but you're having trouble making them. And if you do write goals for the new year, make sure that you keep them before you on a consistent basis, because as life happens, we can actually forget the things that we set out to accomplish because, life does happen. So make it a goal to reflect on those goals that you are creating right now on either a weekly basis or a monthly basis so that you're still mindful of the things that you want to change in your life. And that's about it. Have a good goal writing session. Bye.